Hello, little explorers. Snuggle in, take a deep breath, and let's begin tonight's adventure. Our story is called Valeria's Shimmering Secret. Valeria was a little girl with eyes like polished seashells and a smile that could chase away the grumpiest storm cloud. Every night, before drifting off to sleep, she'd listen to the ocean whispers just outside her window in the small, cozy cottage by the sea. Tonight, however, the whispers were different. They hummed with an invitation, a soft, shimmering call that tugged at her adventurous heart. "Valeria," a voice seemed to ripple, "come find the lost twinkle-pearl." Valeria slipped out of bed, careful not to wake her sleeping teddy bear, Barnaby. The moonlight painted a silver path across the sand, leading her to the water's edge. There, bobbing gently, was a tiny pearlescent boat, no bigger than a bathtub, with sails spun from moonlight. Without a moment's hesitation, Valeria climbed in. The boat knew where it was going, gliding smoothly over the waves deeper and deeper into the inky blue. "Who are you?" Valeria whispered to the unseen voice. "I am the ocean's melody," the voice sang, "and the twinkle-pearl is very important. It brings the sparkle to all the ocean's creatures and keeps the coral vibrant. Without it, the ocean will grow dim." Valeria gasped. "We have to find it." The journey was full of wonders. They passed by schools of fish that shimmered like scattered jewels, their scales reflecting the moonbeams. Dolphins leaped and twirled in playful arcs, their clicks and whistles a joyful chorus. Valeria giggled, feeling the cool spray on her face. Suddenly, the boat slowed, drifting towards a dark, shadowy shape. It was a giant, grumpy-looking crab with enormous claws. He grumbled, his voice like rocks tumbling. "Lost something, have we? You can't pass unless you tell me something truly kind you've done today." Valeria thought hard. "Well," she began, "this morning I shared my last juicy apple with a little seagull who looked very hungry." The crab's eyes, usually narrowed in a permanent scowl, softened slightly. "Not bad, little human. You may pass." The boat continued, and soon they came across a magnificent ancient sea turtle, its shell adorned with intricate patterns like a swirling galaxy. The turtle looked sad. "Oh, dear traveler," it sighed, its voice like the gentle lapping of waves. "I've lost my way home. The currents are confusing tonight." Valeria remembered her grandma's advice. Always help those who are lost, for one day you might be too. "Don't worry, wise turtle," Valeria said kindly. "I'll help you. Which way is home?" The turtle described a path marked by a particularly tall, shimmering kelp forest. Valeria, with the help of the ocean's melody, gently guided the little boat, and soon the grateful sea turtle was swimming towards its familiar dwelling. "Thank you, little one," the turtle rumbled, a sparkle returning to its ancient eyes. "Kindness always finds its reward." Further on, a cluster of brightly colored clownfish zipped around in a panic. "Our anemone is all tangled," squeaked one tiny clownfish. "We can't get in. It's our safe place." Valeria saw that the anemone's delicate tendrils were indeed knotted. She carefully reached out, her small fingers gentle and precise. It took a few tries, but slowly and patiently, she untangled the anemone, setting it free. The clownfish cheered, darting in and out of their now safe home, wiggling their fins in delight. "You're so patient," they chorused. "You didn't give up." It's important to be patient when others need help, Valeria remembered her father saying, and to never give up on doing what's right. Finally, the ocean's melody whispered, "The twinkle-pearl is near, but it is guarded by a riddle of honesty." They arrived at a magnificent underwater cave, glowing faintly. Inside, sitting on a throne of iridescent shells, was a grand, wise-looking octopus, its 8 arms draped elegantly around its seat. Its eyes, the color of twilight, watched Valeria closely. "To claim the twinkle-pearl," the octopus boomed, its voice deep and resonant, "you must answer my riddle with absolute truth. What is the most valuable treasure in the ocean, more precious than any gem or gold?" Valeria thought about all the shimmering fish, the vibrant coral, the playful dolphins, and the wise sea turtle. She thought about the grumpy crab who had softened, the lost turtle she had guided, and the tangled anemone she had freed. She thought about the feeling of helping others, of being kind and patient. "The most valuable treasure in the ocean," Valeria declared confidently, "is not something you can hold. It's the kindness that flows between all its creatures, the patience to help those in need, and the honesty that keeps everyone safe. Without those, even the most beautiful ocean would be empty." The octopus smiled, its eyes twinkling like distant stars. "You have spoken the truth, little Valeria. The twinkle-pearl is yours." With a gentle wave of one of its tentacles, the octopus revealed a hidden chamber. There, nestled on a bed of soft, glowing moss, was the lost twinkle-pearl. It pulsed with a soft, warm light, casting dancing colors all around. Valeria carefully picked it up. It felt warm and alive in her hand. As soon as she held it, the entire ocean seemed to sigh with relief. The colors of the coral brightened, the fish swam with renewed energy, and a feeling of peace settled over everything. The tiny boat turned, carrying Valeria back towards the moonlit shore. As she drifted into her room, the twinkle-pearl still clutched in her hand, she felt a soft nudge. "Barnaby," she mumbled, rubbing her eyes. Her teddy bear was sitting up in bed, a small, knowing smile on his button eyes, and nestled right there between his paws was another, much smaller but just as bright twinkle-pearl. Valeria gasped. "Barnaby, you had one all along?" Barnaby winked, and for the first time, Valeria noticed a faint, shimmering glow around his well-loved fur. The ocean's melody had known she would understand. The true magic wasn't just in finding the lost pearl. It was in learning the values that made the ocean, and every heart, truly shine. Valeria tucked the large twinkle-pearl carefully under her pillow and snuggled Barnaby close. The ocean whispers outside her window were now soft lullabies, promising more adventures, filled with kindness, patience, and honesty. And as she drifted off to sleep, she knew that some secrets, like kindness, were meant to be shared, and that even the smallest heart could hold the biggest treasures. The end. Good night, little explorer. Sleep well. We'll go on another adventure soon. Until then.